Last time on Deep Blue Dream.
Jordy made this find. Check it out.
Free
fence wood.
aged to perfection.
Tomorrow we're going to take the Sprinter van probably
Go get it.
to go grab that wood. All right, so Jordan's at work, and he sent me a text message that he heard from the gentleman who has all of the wood that he's trying to get rid of. So right now I'm on my way there to go check out what kind of wood there is and take the good stuff and leave the bad stuff. All right, here we go.
The drive is pretty straightforward from Marina Del Rey. You take the 90 to the 405 to the 5 to the 14, then the 395 up towards Yosemite. This place isn't quite as north as Yosemite, but it is definitely pretty rural out here.
It looks like we made it.
After knocking on the door and introducing myself, the homeowner invited me to back the van up to get closer to the lumber and to start loading whatever I wanted to take. So I put my gloves on and start loading it up.
All right, now a successful trip. Let's go. All right, so me and Rocco, we just picked up all of this wood back here from a very nice man, and I assume his wife, maybe his partner, I'm not sure, from a house in a very beautiful area. Apparently, this man just purchased that house, and he is fixing it up to make it one of his investment rental properties. And in the backyard there was this big wooden gazebo, and apparently it was just a big eyesore for them. They said it was really ugly and very aged, so they tore it all down. And now it's in the back of the Sprinter van. We'll see what we get. We'll get a little closer look at it and clean it down. I'm really excited to get the Sprinter van started, to get the build out started, but we'll see.
Jordy found this lumber using Craigslist, and although I wouldn't advise you to go to somebody's house all by yourself, I did feel better having Rocco with me since Jordan had to work today. Alright, time to drive back to LA. I have about 2.5 hours left in front of me.
So we're here at the Dock 52 parking lot, and Jordan has started to de-nail the redwood that we picked up.
I almost cut my foot. We're good.
As you can probably imagine, there is just not enough room on the sailboat to be processing all of this wood, taking out all of these nails. So this is why we are here at Dock 52. It's a public parking lot here by the marina, by the working docks of the marina. And, you know, honestly, I don't think it's legal for us to be doing this, but we are being very careful, making sure to put all of these nails inside of a big plastic bin so there aren't any on the road for someone to roll over with their tires or something. We're also just trying to keep it very self-contained, keeping it very neat and tidy, not spreading out all over the parking lot, but, you know, being as respectful as we can. And hey, if we're asked to leave, we are more than happy to move on and figure out a different solution.
We have done it. We have gotten wood from old wood. Look, all the beautiful blanks. We're gonna definitely do the inside walls completely out of that wood, and then we'll probably make the bed frame out of it as well, I suppose. And then maybe the ceiling we'll make out of something new. So that's pretty cool. We actually are on the way to storage to drop off the 2x4s because we don't need that many yet. We will probably need them when we want to build the bed frame and all that stuff in the kitchen. But for now, we have a lot of, we need to do the floors. Just things to be done, as per usual.
Our storage unit is here in Venice. It's a place called Extra Space Storage. They got them all over the country. We rented this little unit for about $50 per month. There just isn't enough room on the sailboat to keep everything for this van build. So it's going to help us out a lot having a place to store our tools and our cases that we really don't need in the long run.
Should get the wood off the floor, and then we should, I guess, go to Home Depot and build out our workbench.
We're here in Home Depot, live and in living color, and we're grabbing some 1.3 by 1.3s and some We're trying to match the appropriate foam core insulative board with the correct thickness of the ribs for the floor of the van, which has proven to be a little complicated, but it looks like we found a great match.
This R-Max. This is R-Max. This is made by D.I.Y, I think. Oh wait, R-Max Operating LLC, Dallas, Texas. Hey, Dallas.
Each board has a specific R value, which is directly correlated with how insulative the board is. The thicker the board is, the higher R value the board has. Here's a chart for reference.
But yeah, these are the numbers. The thickness of the material and its R value. So for every 1 inch of this stuff, it has an R value of 6. This is 1.5 inches R value. This is 1.5 inches, and it has an R value of 5.8, which is a slightly lower heat insulative property, but it fits perfectly with these ribs, these floor ribs that we have over here. So it will support the floor. The foam will support the plywood when we put the plywood down versus having a little bit of a gap if we put this one down. So I like this stuff better, but we're going with that one because it's a direct match. What do you think?
This is just one of many trips to Home Depot to be had, I'm sure. But for now, let's go back to the boat. We have a lot of boat projects to catch up on. See you next time.